What's going on, everybody? What's good? What's good? What's going on, everybody? It's your boy TJ with the K to the L to the E, and I want to thank you guys for tuning in, tuning in on this episode, man. As I was like, what is that? Excuse me. We are getting in on this episode of TJ's 100% Real Talk on this nice first evening. See how I did that part. And usually when I start the show, I'm usually multitasking. So yes. So actually, while I'm doing this, I am going to put it in. I'm sorry, I'm distracted. So what's going on, everybody? It's your boy TJ, man. Welcome to the Christmas episode that we're going to get into today. But you already know, I got to let my wife dip in for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Say what's up to the people.
What's going on, everybody? What's going on, everybody?
What's good?
It's just another day that the Lord has kept me. No, it is another day that the Lord has kept us cloud right now.
So what's going on, everybody? So you already know. Let's go ahead and get into it. We're gonna get into it with the introduction of the song. Y'all ready for that song? You know, I don't have a beat yet, but we're gonna imagine that the beat is here and it's live, it's ready.
What?
So we're gonna go hard with it.
You gonna imagine that the beat is there?
Yeah, we're gonna imagine.
Okay.
We're gonna imagine that the beat is there. I don't have it ready. But
Yeah, somebody make a beat. Somebody make a beat for the song. Somebody make a beat for the song. And if your beat get chosen, we shall see what we shall do. Because that's what I hear. Yeah.
No.
But we're coming at you live with another fresh episode. Yeah, y'all know how it go. We apply the word of God to this thing we call life and leave you encouraged through the power of His might. So if you're married or single, are you just ready to mingle? Turn your speaker up because it's time to chop it up with TJ's 100% Real Talk. TJ's 100% Real Talk. Coming at you live with another fresh episode. Yeah, y'all know how it go. We apply the word of God to this thing we call life and leave you encouraged through the power of His might. So if you're married or single, I just ready to mingle. Turn your speaker up because it's time to chop it up with TJ's 100% Real Talk.
I like that. Chop that up, screw it. Oh, I'm sorry.
Really?
So, what's going on? Hello, Auntie. Thank you for joining in. This episode, I know I said I think it was the first Friday in December that we were going to get into doing gift cards, but I moved that to next Friday for reasons because we had to get gifts, we had to get all that stuff. So next Friday, we will be getting gift cards and everything. Auntie, we still have your gift card. I got to get it out to you.
He ain't mailed it.
I haven't
just
mailed
pray
it
for
yet, but
it's sitting right there.
Actually, I'm gonna have to get the address from Mom so I can mail it to you guys. And also with Yanita's Life Journey and Rachel Recovery, they also have gift cards out to send out. So I mean,
you giving it Sunday?
Oh well, yeah, I think Sunday. Yeah.
That's why we didn't mail it.
Forgot. Sorry. So, but next week on the Friday before New Year's, next week we will be giving out gifts to show the thanks and the support for everyone who have supported the channel and everything. So I really appreciate it. and everything. So, give God praise and glory. However, on this episode as well, what we want to get into is we're going to get into, I know my wife brought it up last week, but the Christmas, as far as tradition, is it good to, I know, well, in two ways, is it good to stick to the traditional way of Christmas or how you do things, or, with the food, or, the celebration and everything. And really, we understand that people, say Christmas was made by the Pilgrims and all this other stuff, but what does Christmas really mean to us? As people of God, what does it mean? Do we celebrate? Do we serve the Christmas tree? Do we serve the only for the gifts, or what is the true meaning? The reason why we do that. So we're gonna get into all that on today's episode. And I really don't want to hold you guys too long because I know it's cold out there.
It's cold in here.
And it's kind of cold in here, but the heat is on. The heat is on. But we in the office, it's kind of small in here, but we have a window. So kind of some of that cold air kind of seeps in because I can feel it coming from that way, but it's not as much. But we good though. We good. Thank God for His covering over the house. Look, y'all. Yesterday I had took them pipes. I put towels out there, y'all. I put some towels around those pipes because we didn't have any covering for them. So I put towels around the pipes. So I just thank God for His covering and everything. And I think today, but it was mostly in freezing temperatures throughout the whole day, except for one point in the afternoon when it reached to like 33 degrees. So I think 32 or lower is freezing temperatures. But it got up to 33 at around like 1, 2 o'clock. And then after that, like, the temperature started dropping again. So, and that wind ain't no joke. The wind is what make it worse. That wind chill is just something else. And it's just, y'all, Lord have mercy. Look, us as Houstonians, we are not used to wind chill factors to where you stand in the wind, your butt freezing. Like, man, we ain't used to that, bro. We used to like 68 degrees or at least 50, But man, these negative wind chills, man, that's too much, bro. But I just thank God it wasn't raining because raining will make it worse. Raining will very much so make it worse. The wind is disrespecting people, man. It is. Shoot, it is. That wind is very ridiculous, man. But yeah, so we're gonna get into this thing, man. We're gonna get into, like I say, but next Friday, we will be giving out prizes. So stay tuned in and everything. You already know, before we get into the show, I would like to shout out that I am with Methodist right now, as far as in the process of a kidney transplant, but who knows what God will do in between now and April. And it's funny that it seems in this April because it started in April. So, let's see what God gonna do. But if you know anybody that there's a good candidate or anything like that, you can let them know that my boy TJ is looking for a kidney, a live kidney donor, and you can go to Methodist Methodist transplant. Houston Methodist.org. I'm sorry. I should have left it in my wife's hands because she's better at the information than I am. But let them know, babe, what do they need to go to?
It is www.houstonmethodist.org. And when you go to the page, you will click on the center, I believe, or services, and there will be a tab for transplants, and there'll be a spot that says kidney or liver. You got to make sure you click on the kidney and to learn more information on the right hand side, and then it'll give you some more info, and then you say you want to see more information again about being a live donor, and then it'll give you some steps you got to take and a little quiz. You got to input his information, and then yours, and Got about 10, 15 questions. I think it was 10 questions you got to ask. Answer, excuse me. And they'll let you know right then and there if you are anywhere near being a possible candidate. Scare me. And then if not, they'll tell you why right then and there. So go to HoustonMethodist.org.
Thank you, dear. Thank you for the advertisement. But no, seriously, guys. So I like to put that out there on each episode, and just to let everybody know that this is something that I am dealing with, and God will bring me through. And we claim that in the name of Jesus.
Yes, you
And
will.
it will be my testimony. And I will be going forward and spreading the gospel of Jesus Christ, doing as He asked. Uh, okay, let's get into it. So we're gonna get into this thing. So Christmas. Okay, so what we're gonna start off with is, because we all were kids, we all grew up, and with Christmas, me growing up as a kid, Christmas was always about, um, going to the family homes, spending time with everybody, making sure you see everybody's faces. And so with me as a kid growing up, of course we did the Christmas programs. We made sure that hey, we were reminded of what the meaning of Christmas was as far as the birth of Christ. And so, and I know that's a big contradiction thing in in the Christianity, among the Christians, is that a lot of people don't celebrate Christmas because, for one, it was a pagan holiday, or they don't celebrate it because it wasn't Jesus' actual birthday. But to me, in my mindset, I really believe that we know that it wasn't an actual. We understand that it wasn't actual Jesus' birthday, but it is set as a reminder. And you know how the enemy got to do; he got to get up into everything, because we would use this as a reminder to say, "Hey, Jesus was born." Now we understand that it wasn't in December, whatnot, but at the same time, we don't know the exact date, but it was chosen to be looked upon as the birth the date of Christ. And I know that sometimes we as Christians, we want everything to be exact. We want everything to be this, but I really look at the holiday as there are some negative things about Christmas, but when you look at it, it is a time to spend time with family, and it is time to show each other love. Um, and it also gives us time to celebrate, and remind us as the reason why Jesus was born into this world. And I know that we kind of look at things sometimes, Cole. I think we kind of look at things as too much. Uh, we won't pinpoint everything, and all this stuff. So if it's not pinpoint, we intend to give it up. But then it's like, dude, don't forget the other reasons that we have Christmas for. It's to spend time with family, and spend time with family and friends, and then too, it's to be reminded. We just use this time. I believe we just use the time to be reminded that Jesus was born into the world, and what happened during that time. Um, so I'll put that in, like, what. So I guess my question to you would be, is that something that really people got to be focused on, to just kind of ruin the holiday, or just enjoy the holiday for what it is, and have their mind focused on the reason why it is, it is what it is. The focus on, okay, it's focused on, okay, I'm gonna give gifts. Am I gonna um do these things for people? Like, what should we be really focused on the day, the actual date, and everything, on just look at the holiday as for what it is? Because we know Christmas, we know that it started from the pagans, but at the same time, look at what we use it for today. it's not the history of, but it's for today. But what do you think on that, Georgie, as far as like, how we should celebrate Christmas on today? Like, as far as should we be focused on those things, or should we be focused on just what it means, basically?
I mean, you should be focused on the true reason for the season, which is Jesus Christ. And sorry, my voice just went out. But focusing on Him, which is the real reason for the season, and not get caught up in in the gifts and all of that, as far as trying to, because yes, they did bring gifts to Him when He was born, but don't get caught up all in the gifts of, like, you gotta make sure you get a gift to somebody. Like,
Right.
don't go broke, don't go putting yourself in a bind that you can't take care of yourself or your family because you so focused on trying to get a gift, because you got to make sure you buy a gift for somebody.
Right.
uh when you focus on the real reason, as you said, for the season, then you'll still have happiness, you'll still have joy, you'll still be able to celebrate even if you can't afford it. It's not about the material things. It's not about who the biggest gift you can buy somebody, or how many people you can buy gifts for. Um, a whole thing of it is to focus on the fact that our Savior was born into this world, whether it's the exact same day or not. That's why they say Jesus is the reason for the season,
Mm-hmm.
not for the day.
Not for the day.
It's the
For
reason
the
for the season.
season.
So when you focus on that, one, you have the right perspective, you have the right understanding, um, you have the true joy of it being the reason for the season. Um, you have the true understanding, and you don't get caught up in all the other things. You don't get caught up in all the things of the world. Now, I do have fun, you know, doing the Christmas decorations and all that stuff, and
Oh
trying
yeah,
to do
she go
different.
out.
I'll go all the way out.
She go out.
No, I don't.
She go
No,
out.
the biggest I think I went out was last year. I think it was last year was the biggest I went out, and I still went like all the way out like that. I just bought. I think I bought more stuff last year as far, as far as different types of
No, the
decorations.
year you went out was, I think it was when we had those musical ornaments, and you had to
Oh no,
hang
that
hanging
was
up.
play. That was
Yeah, it
play.
was.
That was
Hey,
play. Okay,
I
okay,
enjoyed it
because
though.
he
It was
brought that
nice.
up. Since he brought that up, no, I made some musical ornaments. Some music style ornaments, I should say. Uh, made them like some music notes. Had the paper, the song cut up in it or whatever to make the music. You just gotta see it. You gotta see it. But anyway, but now that was as far as me making stuff. Yeah, that was the first year I went out. I went out as far as me making it.
Mm.
But anything else, it was just something about. But I think last year was probably the most decorations we had, because we had those angels, those light up angels by the table set up. Um, there's stuff outside and all this. So we have our usual outside, but this year we didn't just go all out like we normally do. We don't had that many lights up as usual since we
No, we
switched
didn't
to.
actually. Yeah, because I didn't put the lights in the tree this year, so I
But
wasn't. I was still working through some stuff with my health, so I was like, man, let me hook these lights up. I was like,
but
dang, man.
still, it's but still, it's nothing wrong with partaking in the joys and the things of some of the traditions, like the Christmas lights and all that stuff, or going um to the little snow uh land things, the
Yeah,
winter wonderlands, what I was trying to say. Those little things that people have, the little activities and stuff. There's nothing wrong with that. We're going to those celebrating and all that stuff, as long as you remember the true reason for the season.
yeah.
And like I
Mhm.
tell, like, we do not and have not told our boys that there's a Santa Claus.
No,
And
I
because
already,
it
I
ain't
already told them,
uh
Daddy and Mommy and Santa Claus.
right. We've
We
had
do
that
not, we
discussion,
do
so I
not
might
write
read
that
that.
on the gifts. We do not write that on the gifts talking about from Santa to Joshua. No, we say from mommy and daddy.
Right, because you gonna know
You gonna
that
know.
your mom and daddy worked hard for this
Right.
to provide for you, and it ain't just this. It ain't just Christmas season, but this is all year round. But
You gonna understand.
but we understand. But we let them know that. But there's nothing wrong with okay, you want to go take a picture with
Yeah,
Santa
nah,
Claus or
nah,
something like
yeah.
that. It's nothing wrong with that, or somebody dressed as him or whatever. But partaking in the different activities and things is nothing wrong with that. Again, is like I said, as long as you don't be consumed and have the wrong idea of what it is, of what
Mm.
the true meaning of Christmas is.
Yeah, I mean, and even with that, you because you can. I think people can have a different perspective on it. Because we know that we celebrate because like we said, Jesus is the reason for the season. However, some people just look forward to it so they can be around family. Um, it gets out of hand when you start celebrating things like it's an idol god, and that will become an issue. However, when we get together, I think it was one year we went to my mom's house, and I think my younger sister had said, that we understand that the reason for the season is Christ, but we also really believe that it's to be around family, because think about it, how often do you have time to share with with your family and everything. And Christmas is a good time to come around and do that, to be around family, to be around people who who you love and everything like that. And I just really believe that sometimes, man, we kind of sometimes, man, we become extremists. You know what I mean? And I don't know if y'all understand what I mean. Like, like extremists, like, oh, I got to make sure that this is the right date and right time. And wait a minute, what is this? And yada, 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 yada. This is you serving this and you serving that and stuff. It's like, bro, I think I heard somebody say that, man, you putting up an idol God when you put up your Christmas tree. And it's like, uh, I'm not serving the Christmas tree. I get it how that I get it that it could be. I get it that it could be an idol god to some people,
It
but
can be, it
it
can
can be. But
it
it's
can
like, bro,
become
like
that.
me
But
personally, like I'm putting it up just for the decorations. Like, hey, man, it's that time of the season where just dress up your tree. And I know it's a scripture in the Bible. I think I read it. I read over it to where they was talking about how people dress up their trees and stuff with ornaments and stuff like that. It's in the Bible. I forgot what scripture it was saying, but they were idolizing those trees that that they dressed up back in the day. They were idolizing them. But we're not idolizing. But that's the thing. Like, is for people to get it. It's like, man, look. So your kids get happy, but just remind your kids, hey man, we doing this, because it's Christmas, and we're celebrating Christ and everything, and we're not doing it to serve the tree. We're not doing it to say, oh man, this stuff is. We're not doing it because of that. The meaning behind Christmas is great, but again, you know how people got to come in and they always got to say negative stuff and add negative stuff to it, and it's just like, dude, you got to fight about everything. And it's to the point to where people don't want to celebrate it no more because, oh man, pagans just do this, man. So oh, I found out about this back in the day, or I found out about this back in the day. Man, what is your heart telling you now?
no, my thing, don't be a killjoy.
Yeah,
Don't be a
what is your heart
killjoy.
telling you now, bro? I mean,
Yeah,
come on, man.
just
Like,
because, and that's like what I tell the boys because they understand that there's no Santa Claus and all this stuff or whatever. But as I told them, if you in class or you come around another kid that believes that there's a Santa Claus, then you don't bash them.
right?
No,
Yeah,
that ain't one. You don't start arguing with them about it or whatever. If that's what they believe, that's what they believe,
believe, right,
and leave it alone. Don't don't sit there and rain on somebody else's parade,
right.
as they like to say, just because it's something that you don't agree with or
Mm-hmm.
something that you don't believe in. Just don't. It's not that crucial.
No,
Sometimes it's not that crucial. then yes, sometimes you do need to say something, but it's a way to say it and say it in love. Excuse me, I with love, but it's like, dude, if you don't celebrate, I mean, if you ain't all into it, then that's cool. If you don't celebrate it, then that's
Hey,
cool.
that's cool. Yeah, I mean, it's and that's just like that's just like like certain like people like back in the '90s, the biggest thing was trying to take Christ out of Christ, like Xmas and all this stuff. But when you really look at it, and I think we discussed this, you kind of touched on it last time, during this holiday season, it doesn't just bring joy. Sometimes it brings depression. Sometimes it brings anxiety to some people. And sometimes it brings frustration. Um, and this is why I really believe it's good to focus on Christ during this season, because Christmas can come with a lot of it can come with a lot of good vibes, and it can come with a lot of negative vibes. But with having Christ as the center of that, you'll be able to get through it every year. I mean, some people they miss their loved ones during the season. Some people, they overstress themselves about getting gifts and all this stuff because they don't have the money and stuff.
Sorry, y'all, I keep hitting the table.
But
Trying to get this
they
stuff
do
close.
all that stuff. But it's like we all have to have an understanding that where there's good, there's also going to be evil. And with that being the holiday season, because we talk about this too in Bible study too, is that depression is like one of the, I don't know why, but in this season, depression is one of the biggest factors during this season. And so, when you put Jesus into your life, man, that's something you can focus on to actually help you get through the season or help you get through things. I don't know. A lot of people say, "Oh man, Jesus ain't the answer." Trust me, Jesus is the answer. Um, he is the answer. He'll help you work through it. He'll help you get through it. He'll help you push through it. Um, he'll help you. He'll help you move along. Through it. And I know a lot of people in the world today, they don't want to believe it's that easy. They don't want to believe that focusing on Jesus is all that you need. You need other stuff and everything. Which there are things that you do need to help you get through the season, but trust me, giving your heart to Christ, that's the best thing you can do. Because Christ, He'll help you fulfill the needs. He'll help you fulfill the needs of your heart. What is there. And so it's like and He'll guide you and He'll lead you through the season. And that's why I say with Christmas, like I said there, because like my right now my family is totally changed. A lot of people are not here anymore. So yeah, you get to reminiscing sometimes, you get to thinking about things sometimes, but then you have to understand and know that even though we think about these things and we do that, we have to make sure to understand that still we have to center Christ at the center of it all. You know what I mean? Because if we center something else, then it's going to trigger something else, and it's going to trigger other things that we could be focusing on. So we just got to we got to make Christ the center of it. Now we understand, and this is for those who want to be technical and have technicalities. We understand that this is not actual His birth date. We understand that December 25th, but we put that there um, to say that, hey, this is the time we celebrate Jesus being born into the world from a Virgin Mary, and later on, thankful that He died on the cross for our sins. So it's not to. I know a lot of people, man. They just let things go afar, and I just like, man. And I know, man, it's nothing wrong with if you do. That's another thing too. If people want to celebrate Hanukkah, you celebrate Hanukkah. But we didn't grow up celebrating Hanukkah. But I shouldn't have nothing against you. You want to celebrate Hanukkah? That's fine. You do that for what Hanukkah's what 8 days? Is it 7 days? I think it's 8 days. I think it's
I
eight
thought it
days.
was longer than that.
I thought it was 8 days. But if you want to celebrate that, that's fine. Because that
I
has
know
also a meaning
Kwanzaa, I
too.
think is 8.
Oh, Kwanzaa. Did I say that wrong?
No, there's Hanukkah and Kwanzaa, but I can't remember. Oh, okay. It's wait, is it 7? 8.
8 days. Yeah.
It's
So
8 for
yeah,
that, and I think Kwanzaa is 8 or 7. Okay, Kwanzaa is 7. Yeah,
in 7 days.
yeah.
Okay. But yes, and so I mean, everybody has their own way of doing things. But again, like my wife was saying earlier, we can't just bash people. But like I say, for me personally, like I say, Christmas is really about the Lord and celebrating with your family. Um, that's what it truly means to myself. And I know my auntie was saying earlier that it's about love. You know, uh, that's what Christmas means to her. And so you have to show love to your people. You have to show love to everyone who um you have to show love to everybody. But during this season, man, like I say, it's a lot that goes on, it's a lot that happens. And I really believe that the focus, got to be on there. It has to be on there. That focus got to be on Christ. But at the same time, man, like I said, we all have different ways of celebrating and everything. So, I mean that's all good. Um, but then now the traditions that we have now, like to everybody, and I ask everybody on here, like, what do the traditions mean to you? Because, like, we get up every morning, or we get up on Christmas Day, and we open the gifts, we do all that on Christmas Day and whatnot. Now, my question is, all the traditions that we do, all those traditions important? And that's my question. All those traditions that we do for Christmas, are they important? And I ask you that.
Important what? Is generally
All the
or
traditions,
important
the
for the
traditions,
purpose?
well, both. Is it the purpose and or just a tradition? Period.
It
Is it
depends
is
on
it
what you do. It depends on those individual traditions. Because usually, if it ends up being a tradition, it's something that's important to the family, at least. um,
so? Is that okay? So that's a good point. So is that tradition that family does? Is it important for them to do it,
if it's a
or to keep
tradition,
it?
then yeah,
Okay.
it's important for them. But again, it's still, as far as important in general, is it something that they should be doing or should not be doing? It all depends on what that tradition is.
Mhm.
Because the tradition for somebody could be, okay, going to church every Sunday. I mean, going to church on that Sunday.
Right.
Or the tradition could be making sure they all pray together as a family. It just depends on what it is. Now, or they tradition could be, okay, you open a gift that morning of, and then wait till later on to open them Christmas night, or I mean Christmas Eve or something. Open the gift, then open the rest of them next day. It's whatever the tradition is for that family is one to say if it's important or not.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason behind the tradition is if it's relevant or
Mm.
not. So it can be I mean, it could be important for the family. Now, if you're trying to say that tradition, is it important to say if you don't do this tradition, you ain't gonna make it to heaven or you ain't saved? That's a
No,
different
no,
story.
no, 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 no.
That's going extra with it, but nah, that's going. That's all I said. Depending on what they're doing and who and the reason for doing it is if it's gonna be important or not, because it might not be important to one person, but it's important to them.
You read that?
Oh, she said we have this tradition of thanking God for a brand new day on Christmas. So yes, this is important to us. See, so depending on excuse me, what that tradition is. Then she was saying earlier when you had mentioned how they were trying to take Christ out of Christmas, that you hear when you say Merry Christmas to some people, some will say Happy Holidays.
Yeah, yeah. You. Oh, and by the way, on my job, we can't say Merry Christmas on my job because some
Oh
people get
wow.
offended. We
And
can't
that's
do
what
that.
I was about to type it in the chat at first. I said a lot of people do that to keep from offending somebody,
They say Happy
because some
Holidays.
people say I don't celebrate Christmas, or some, this like you say, you got hunger. He got Hanukkah. I was about to put Hanukkah and Kwanzaa together. That's why I said
Yeah.
Hanukkah. I was about to say it. You got Kwanzaa, you got Hanukkah, you got whatever tradition, family tradition or something that somebody does or whatever. Some people, like you said, they don't even like the season. So don't even celebrate it.
Mm-hmm.
There's somebody like now that I know that they don't celebrate Christmas because their birthday is the same month, and because of the way that they were done when they were younger, they sour when it comes to Christmas
Why?
because they don't. They said they made them celebrate their birthday and Christmas, even though together, even though their birthday came like a week before Christmas does. So when they were younger, they made them. His parents made them. He only got one gift,
Mm-hmm.
and that one gift usually came on Christmas.
Oh Lord.
So he was sour about that, or they didn't, he didn't really have, they really just didn't celebrate it. They just, because Christmas was right around the corner, so it was like his birthday lacked. The celebrations for his birthday was minimum because they focus was on Christmas.
Mm. Hmm. So they gave him to be. They put that person in a place to be sour because the person's birthday was celebrated at the same time as Christmas.
Or they only got, like I said, they only got one gift because their birthday came
Wait,
first.
they only gave him one. That ain't right though.
See, this is why I made it known, and I think I said this before. That first of all, I don't care about Valentine's Day, and second of all, I told him that if he does choose to do something on Valentine's Day, that's Valentine's Day. That ain't got nothing to do with my birthday. Because my birthday is less than a week after that. Is 5 days after that. Doesn't mean that whatever you did on Valentine's Day gonna spill over to my birthday. It don't work that way. It's two it's just two different places. So I had to set that up, to set that record straight in the early in the beginning. Because some people be like to try to combine some things, and that ain't to combine that.
Yeah, combined.
Don't be combining that.
That was made very clear. It was made very clear. But I can see why. I mean, I understand. When it's your birthday, you want to celebrate your birthday. And you're not willing to share it. Um, but sometimes, man, it happens like that. Like some year, so I think was it a couple of years ago? And some years, man, I have to share my birthday with Easter. So, as a matter of fact, one Sunday, my birthday was actually on Easter Sunday. And I was like, man, I can't even celebrate it, dude, because Jesus is king. I gotta, I can't even celebrate my brother. I gotta celebrate him. I wasn't mad, but it was just like, hey man, just enjoy it, But I mean, it happens, it happens. Matter of fact, I don't even know when Easter is this year, next year coming up. But anyways, um, but I do. I believe that traditions for me,
He says
what I'm
in
saying,
it's
think about Mother's
April,
Day. is in April.
April 9th.
Oh, it's coming back around. I mean, next year it's probably gonna be in March in 2024. But she's looking at
I would go ahead and check. Nope.
Okay, good. It's still in April.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait, did I pass it? Jesus. Wait, why it ain't even on there?
It ain't go that far yet.
Oh, it didn't update that.
No, it
Okay.
ain't updated yet.
I was about to say, what the world?
Yeah, it ain't updated yet. Um, I was born first, Nene. Celebrate me, then, then mama.
Oh, for her.
Yeah. But no, well, yeah, man. I mean, that's but I really believe that traditions, it's because like what we used to do when we were growing up, we used to do two things. If Christmas was on a Sunday, then we would open up the gifts that night. But most of the time, we would open the gifts on Christmas night, and wait till like 12 midnight and be like, "Ooh, no, open up these gifts."
Your child already asked if he didn't ask you.
Cool.
Jeremiah already asked her, can we do like we did a couple of years ago? And then he was like, I said, what did we do a couple of years ago? Like I'm supposed to know what you're talking about. He finally like, can we open up and give Christmas night? I mean Christmas Eve and then open the rest of them the next day. I said, no. I know, because you're gonna be opening up gifts. You gonna be opening up gifts at the G Bobby house Christmas Eve. And then you gonna open up gifts the next day.
Yeah,
And then probably the next day. No,
no,
you can wait.
you good. You're gonna be opening up gifts for 2 days in a row.
Exactly.
Saturday
So
and Sunday.
wait.
You're gonna be opening up gifts like you said, G Mommy, our house, then at your auntie house. I did receive those airheads. Thank you. Thank you so much. I haven't had a chance to snack on them yet, but I really appreciate it, Auntie. I'm going to destroy them. And I will share.
Okay.
But no, like for me, man, like back in the day when I was a kid, man, I couldn't wait to where we did, because it was we were always at my auntie house on Martha, and we would do gift exchange and everything. Those were fun times. And then after we would do that, we would stay there and then open up gifts, and then we would do depending on what it is or depending on who can stay or go, we would stay there and do it. But as me as a kid, man, it was just
I'm sorry.
really meaning.
About the size of that balloon that's on the package.
Man, y'all see this?
You're not leaving.
Lord have mercy.
Thank you for that.
Really need pregnant now, so you spreading fires.
Okay.
So, but no, but yeah, man. So I used to enjoy those times, and to wake up, Christmas morning, and
yeah, it's cold.
To do that,
that's all I gotta say.
It is cold, but it's cold.
We keep yawning because we keep yawning. It's cold.
But it's cold and warm at the same time.
No, it's cold. Ain't no cold and no warm. It's cold.
I got my jacket on. So.
Everybody ain't able.
But then that's the thing too, because just real quick on that topic, it's because we have high ceilings, so that heat, man, it rises up to the top in this house. So you go upstairs, it's nice and toasty up there. But downstairs, man, it's you can feel the heat.
Give me a reason to get my blanket and bottle up in my wrap up in my blanket.
Yeah, she just want to wrap
up some hot cocoa.
I said I can't even drink that, bro. Now, but look, say me and your mom said into the Christmas tree. Oh my goodness, y'all slid into the Christmas tree. Your mom was a
what?
2 words: weather stripping. Yeah, well, the windows are pretty much sealed, but it's just the freezing temperatures. Good Lord. But look, okay, so, but yeah, I enjoyed the tradition. So that, I guess that's what my question was. It's like sometimes, man, like in today's society, I ain't gonna lie to you, like COVID changed all that. COVID changed all that, about the traditions that we have, about, going on people's houses and stuff. Like, hold on, are you sick? Are you clean? What's going on with you? I ain't finna catch that. So it changed a lot. And so I know a lot of people now, they do Zoom meetings and all that stuff instead of actually going the extra mile and, doing that. But I mean, I understand. I mean,
and that's the question is for suppose out there. It's how many of you are actually having gatherings or going to a gathering? Or are you still not comfortable with going to a gathering because COVID is still out there?
I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I'm not comfortable with being in huge crowds just yet, because even though COVID went down, the flu has escalated. So I'm not a fan of the big crowds, but I mean, like going over to somebody's house that I know and doing that. I don't mind doing that, but it's the big crowds for me, bro. It's like, hold on, wait a minute, let me go in the protection of Jesus Christ, go in here and do what I got to do. But it says Rachel has a checklist. Man, like, so, those checklists come in handy though. They don't check. I mean, what that was. She said truth. I remember. I think what year was that? We had to all go to Rachel's house. She gave us a checklist. She said, "Please, check these things. If you had any of these
That was a
symptoms."
Christmas.
That's what I'm saying.
I
That was a
think.
Christmas. I
Yeah, that
forgot
was a
what year that
Christmas.
was. I think it was 2020 when COVID first hit. I think it was 2020 or 2021. It was one of the years.
It wasn't
But
last year. I don't
nah, it
think.
was. It was. I think it was 2020. But it was funny though. But at the same time, like, man, I understand. Like, look, you better make sure you come to my house correct. You're not gonna come here coughing. You're not gonna come here with no mask on. You're not gonna come. You're gonna come to my house correct, and you will understand. So please make sure you mark your little area. And it was 2020, yeah. So I was like, man, that was. I was like, man, I said my sister wasn't playing. But she's like, you ain't spread nothing in here. But but at the same time, man, it changed the perspective of a lot of things. And it did change a lot of the traditions that people usually had. And yeah, we had to protect people. Absolutely. And so it was we had to do those things because people had to be protected, people had to watch out. Hey man, if you had it, you had it. If not, whatever. But a lot of things have happened since then. And so, like I say, with Christmas today, and I know a lot of people, man, they look at Christmas, they try to search for the history and stuff. And I really believe that ruins what you put in place. Because yeah, even though you have the history of Christmas, but still, man, you have people who celebrated Christmas for all these years, and then you want to go pull up something and say, well, hey, let's do this so they don't celebrate it no more. So they don't come around no more. Y'all doing this because, well, no, we're celebrating because what's in our hearts, you know? And so that's what people in today's world got to understand. It's like, we're not putting we're not putting, we're not putting the celebration of it above God. We're not doing that. But we're using a holiday to get together, to come together in Christ as people of God and, as family members and to enjoy one another. I think in today's society, man, like I said, everybody wants to be an expert historian. And it's like, bro, like, I get it, man. A lot of things that we came from, I get it. But, I mean, dude, just understand, man, go spend time with your mama. Don't make that as an excuse saying, man, I don't celebrate Christmas no more, so I ain't coming around. Bro, go celebrate with your mom. Go celebrate with your dad. Go celebrate with your family. Go be around your family for the holidays. Don't forget the reason why these traditions, these things were put in place. You know, all the history that you found on it. Don't let that change your mindset. And I think that sometimes, man, we let things change our mindset and affect us in a negative way to where we want to change and do things and then bring negativity. And it's like, bro, we ain't here for that. So it's I mean it is what it is. But like I tell people, I celebrate Christmas. Like we told our kids, Santa ain't real. But if you want to watch a show about Santa, fine. But he ain't real. Me and your mama, we go to the store and buy you gifts. Ain't no such thing as no flying reindeer. And matter of fact, I think who's was it Ezekiel that asked me he asked me something about the reindeer. He said, Daddy, are reindeer real? And I said, well, son, deer are real, but the reindeer, no, deers don't fly. Okay. we hunt them and cook them and eat them. That's what we do.
Dang.
But, but no. Hey, deer sausage. You might want to try that for New
Listen.
Year's. I'm just saying. So
I've been trying to get deer sausage all season.
Bruh.
Ain't nobody hunting nothing. They talking about they going hunting, but they ain't getting nothing.
Bruh.
I've been trying to get the deer sausage. Don't nobody have no deer sausage.
I know one of our neighbors might have some, but the guy,
Oh,
he might have some, but I don't know. I got some from him last time. He was pretty good. But then, so the next thing we want to get into, since it's 8:05, we almost done, y'all. We did want to get into reindeer or real though. I mean, but not the one that he was talking about. He was talking about the ones that fly. No, reindeer cannot fly, though. They are big and they have their big antlers, but they can't fly. But I had to make sure that he understood that, because he was like, man, how come, he asking, I'm like, no, they real, but they don't fly. But what was I? Oh yeah, so okay, so we're gonna get into this. So last time we did touch on an episode a little bit. So we was talking about the traditional cookings and eating and the food. So we want to know before we let you guys go, we want to know, those of you chat in the comments. I know usually tradition we grew up doing turkey during the holiday season, but then it's like, okay, like this year I think my mom was trying to do a gumbo and everything. But what are some non-traditional dishes that we use for Christmas, or that we would use for Christmas? I know gumbo is one of them, but
tamales.
Actually, that's a tradition.
No.
Yes, it is.
Not in my house.
Well, no, but it's a tradition in some Hispanic.
Yeah, because we were talking. Well, I'm sure that, but no, we were talking about it at work. So my one coworker, my one friend, she don't like whatever food she has for Thanksgiving. She will not eat it for Christmas. So she don't want she won't do the same food twice. She's that's too close together to have the same food. So she want a whole other meal, a whole different type of meal when it come to Christmas. So because she had turkey and all that stuff at Thanksgiving, so this year she was talking about that today. So she was probably gonna do some tamales or what she said, cornbread, greens, and beans. Beans, greens, tomatoes, ham, well, white loaf. Oh, she was, I can't. It was something she had. Oh no, she said no beans because she had red beans and rice Thanksgiving, so she wasn't fit to have no more beans for Christmas because that's too close together because it's beans. I said this is too much. Then she really sit there to decide to make sure that the meals are gonna be different because she don't want them that close. She don't want to eat the same thing twice that close together.
See that, and but you know how long, how much work that is to make tamales from scratch.
Oh no, she was going to order them.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
There's this place called the Toasted Tamales. There's this place called Granny's Tamales that she told she want to get her tamales from, which I have not tried them. So we might have to try them one day because apparently they'll make any type of tamales that you want them to make. And they have various types of tamales.
Yeah, they got chicken tamales, beef tamales, pork tamales. I think those are the only three that I've heard that we heard of. Oh, hold on, Reggie, y'all having tamales? Hold on, man. But no, I mean they
the ribs.
Oh yeah, always have time for Kenfo, we gotta have time for the ribs. Cheese and bell peppers. Oh yes, Lord. But yeah,
I'm starting to. Oh, she talking for. Oh, okay.
Oh, it's brisket
Yeah, I
tamales.
go back and read. Cause she saw it starting to rule. I was like, what? Oh, that's for the gumbo.
Mm-hmm.
Oh Lord, more power to you. That's the one day I ain't got. She told 5 a.m. I get up at 5 a.m. every day to go to work. I don't even want to get up at 5 a.m. if I ain't got to.
That's that
Lord,
extra.
this one time of actually,
A
I had been
brisket.
off.
Oh, yeah, brisket. Yeah, brisket is nice. You just gotta have the time to do it. But brisket is very, very nice.
Oh, that was for dinner. That's what they having for dinner. Okay.
Yeah,
Hold
homemade.
on, then she told some homemade pecan cake. Go slide that bill. No. He gonna throw that in the bill right there, right there. He gonna throw that little piece right there. Go throw that in the bill. Go throw that in the bill. Yeah, I gonna have people do a
You know
drive
what, man?
bys.
People miss out on the beef ribs though. Beef ribs be so wonderful, man. I mean, I know everybody like pork ribs, but beef ribs be
I
good,
don't think
man.
why most people probably do pork ribs is because they cook faster.
They do cook faster because
They
beef
cook,
ribs are much bigger.
yeah, they cook faster, and they're easier to be tender without having to do all the extras that you might have to do with the beef ribs if you don't do them right to make them tender, to fall off the
Tender.
bone, to fall off the bone type rib. The back tender.
But then too, man, just to get a decent rib, you got to pay at least almost $80 for it nowadays
For
to get a decent,
yeah, they had
decent,
actual meat. Otherwise, it's gonna be all fat on it,
yeah,
and that's
for a
for
decent.
brisket too.
Well, no briskets. You can get a decent sized brisket for like $40 to $50. But those ribs are just extremely high, bro. Like, I mean, they're ridiculous. And I don't even think, matter of fact, because I went to the store, they didn't even have any.
She's a dino rib.
Yeah. They be nice though. When they have them, they be nice. They be nice, man. But shoot, man, it is cold and the mug outside. So when you get out there in that pit,
No, you might as well just go and just settle it with the gumbo and just be done. So some a nice little bowl of chili, some chili and some chili with some cheese on top, and a little bitty tiny onions.
no, what was that from?
Fresh Prince when Uncle Phil was talking about he wanted he would think he was dieting or something, and he said he wanted a sandwich or something, and he was trying he was reminiscing on a type of sandwich and the little tiny onions. Okay, y'all forget y'all the little things that remind me of other stuff.
And burritos and enchiladas. Now that's okay. So and burritos and enchiladas with a chili. What's that? Rilo?
Really, no, I don't know.
Realino?
Probably a sauce.
Yeah, man. So back in the day when I could eat that, Rachel used to do these. Get the pack burritos, and she would lay the burritos down, then do cheese, chili, and like put that mug in the oven. Man, dog, that mug would come out, man. Dog, you just get a spatula. Just that stuff used to be good, man. But now I can't even eat it because there's too much sodium in it. But say beef ribs are the bomb. Deer sausage
Well,
from
I'm
Bud's
trying to figure
Meat
out where this
Market.
Buzz Meat Market is.
Say, hold on, man. You see beef ribs from
Let me
Bud's.
Google this
I think
Buzz Meat.
that got to be
It's
in
probably somewhere on that side of town.
got to be in South Park somewhere.
Look at it, it came up too. No, it's on Cullen.
Yep, told you South Park. It's gonna be right there.
Let's see how far this is from my house. Oh, it's a 30 minutes, 33 minutes. Oh, this is over there. Right there, right there. Right there, right there. Ow.
And so it's right by the freeway.
Oh, see, that ain't too bad. Go on, scoop that up right now.
Scooping it up. Well, yeah, man. I think that was I think that's mostly now of course for different cultures you have different like that like one culture they do that what's that what the Jamaicans call their chicken?
Jerk chicken?
Jerk chicken. Yeah, they got that.
He said ja.
But that jerk chicken be good though, bro.
Yeah,
And
you
then
get the right person. Or get the right person to make it.
hey, everybody, anybody in the chat, have y'all ever heard of a turducken?
Ooh.
Have y'all ever eaten a turducken? You know, I actually had.
It is what it sounds like.
It is what it sounds like. It's a turducken. No, Rachel, you missing out. Hey, that turducken be good.
Yeah, yes.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, that turducken be good, bro. Man, it's a turkey it's a turkey and a duck. So you got a turkey, you cooking the turkey, and it's like a duck on the inside. But man, one year I had just straight duck, and I think my pastor had cooked it. And man, that was delicious, bro. I ain't never tasted duck before, but I tasted it that day. I was like, ooh. And then it fell off the meat was so tender. I was like, oh my gosh. Man, you tripping. Yes, and then say no. Pass very salty. Man, what? Man, that stuff is good, bruh. Man, it's good. It's good. It's good. And then you got the white meat and plus the white meat from the duck too. Oh man, yes, and it's good. It is a turkey, duck, and chicken. It's good, man. I'm telling y'all if you haven't ate it, man, you're missing out. Try stuffed duck. Make you slap your mama. And you know what? That was stuffed duck I had that year when Pastor did it. He did stuffed duck that year. It was pretty good.
Oh, because I remember I seen somewhere where he had got him from.
Mm-hmm.
I fixed it.
It was pretty good, man. It was good. It was good, man. I'm telling y'all. Delicious. But yeah, man, I think let me see. Some people do roast. Ham is a traditional thing to do on Christmas, so I ain't counting ham. But yeah, so ribs, beef ribs, brisket, gumbo. And why you moving my mic?
Because it was like you was laying your mouth. Nah, like why you laying on it?
I ain't laying on it. Dang. No, that's not my. But no, orange glazed. Now I never had that before.
A 5 cheese. Oh, that's lasagna. Straight to the bathroom.
Man.
Well, that's it. I bet it's good though.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Didn't we? You know what? Hey, y'all, didn't we do when we stayed on Samoa Way? Didn't we do a lasagna for Christmas one year? I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping, but I think we did do a lasagna for Christmas one year.
Well, listen, this year we have nachos.
I can't even see y'all gonna be enjoying nachos. I'm gonna be over here with mouth watering and stuff. Can't even eat that.
They having links. You about to do the sausage.
Can't do too much of that either.
Depending on what it is. I'll bring it. I'll fix you something.
Yeah, I can't do too much of that cheese, man. I gotta stay away from that cheese for right now. What else, man? Oh, but I will tell you this though. It was 1 year and then he never made it again. She made it was a upside down pie, not a cake. It was a pie. She did 1 year, and
Everybody ain't no chitterlings. No chitterlings.
Not this black man right here. I don't do chitterlings.
Somebody said this. Oh, it was somebody that posted something on Facebook. She said she had made some she had bought some chitlins for somebody to make them because she didn't want them cooked in the house because her husband wanted chitterlings. And when she was driving, one of the buckets spilled over. So the smell spilled on her seat, and she cannot get that smell out of her car. Oh, ew. So that's why I don't like. It's the smell that even stops me. Before I even knew what chitlins were years ago, and even saw what it was the smell that just said no. That stopped me in my tracks. I didn't even have to say.
Nope. Yeah, I can't do chitlins, man. I think I tried them 1 year for New Year's and never again, bro. I was like, nah.
Country folks be tearing that up.
I can't do it. Nah, she Nene, man. I only got to taste that. She made one season. She did it for me one Christmas year that she made a whole pie for me. But I never received that gift again. Yes, so it made me sad there. But no, but that upside, it was.
I think that's a hit.
No,
I think that's a hit.
That's excessive, sir. No, it's not. I'm just giving props. I'm giving props, man. Giving props. But no, but yeah, man. I mean, that's a lot, man. They don't know how to cook it.
Really interesting. She said put a potato. Put a potato in the chitlin to keep the smell from keep it from smelling. Excuse me.
I still can't do it, bro.
No. Oh, that's nasty.
I can't do chitlins, man. I can't.
That's probably one thing I wouldn't mind. Somebody just said that it's just nasty.
I can't do it.
As much as I try to tell the boys not to say something that's nasty, just say that you don't like it. That's the one thing I would not care. They said it was nasty or disgusting.
No. No, I think it was because the crust
I ain't never heard of upside down pie.
Man, this mother had it was all different types of fruit that she had, and then on the top was the crust.
So it was a fruit pie.
I guess that's what they call it. But it was she called it an upside down. The crust is on the top. It wasn't on the bottom.
Maybe she said it was left upside down, or was telling you it was upside down. You needed to flip it.
She said, "I understand.
Oh, okay.
I eat them, but I don't cook them.
That's all you will see.
Man, your whole house gonna be smelling up a storm, bro. If you don't cook it right, bro. Yes, Nene the pie. Yes, memories coming back. Yeah, See, I'm talking about. But but no, I'm sorry, that's my goofy side. Sorry, but no.
Yeah, let it out, because you be having people thinking I'm the throw it off one. And you,
no, I don't.
That's why you was using me for my craziness.
See, there you go again, starting fires. Yes, Nene. Yes.
Aw, you just made his holiday season. That's so precious. Go, Lord. He over here trying to do it.
I'm gonna have to. If she do make me one, I'm gonna have to share it with the kids because I can't eat it like I used to. But I used to tear them things up, man. But no, I can't do it no more.
She said you get a personal one.
Yes. Thank you, Jesus. But no, but nah, man. I mean, I think this year I'm gonna do something different this year as far as for the meat. So we're gonna see how it's gonna turn out. But hey, I know how to smoke, so I'm smoking it first. We're gonna see how it's gonna do. Is it gonna?
I just wonder if it's gonna do with this weather.
I'm gonna be outside freezing my butt off, but I have my stuff on exactly how much sweets can you?
Very, very minimal.
It's minimal. However, because I don't,
it has to be strawberry flavor.
Yeah, like either strawberry, blueberry, raspberry,
and the berries.
Yeah, all the berries. Matter of fact, all the berries, because even including cranberry too. I can do pineapple, but I have to oranges. I have to stay away from. But I can eat one small orange, but that's it. But other than that, it's they don't want my glucose to get out of control. So they we keep it, but it's been under control, so I don't have a problem with diabetes, thank God.
It's
But
just everything got to be mostly, if much as possible, majority all freshly made, not
mine
nothing
have to
that's
be
store bought,
right.
that nothing frozen or whatever. It
Yeah, it has to be freshly
got to
made.
be freshly. She says a blueberry cobbler.
I'll destroy that ASAP. That's good. That's healthy for me. I can actually do that. I can do a blueberry cobbler, peach cobbler, apple pie. I can do all that stuff. As long as it's fruit, it's all good. But yeah, I just thank God that I don't have I don't deal. My sugar is always under control. Every time they get it, it's under control. It's the salt that does it in for me. So I have to put very little to no salt in my food. And then if I do use salt, it has to be sea salt, not that regular. It'd be fresh sea salt. So, but would any of y'all eat sushi for Christmas?
You know what, never mind.
But hey. Sushi is good, bro.
Okay.
Especially with the ones that's wrapped in the seaweed with the rice.
Okay.
You put some crab meat in there, or you put salmon. No, sushi is good, bro.
You were talking about the California rolls that are actually cooked.
No, I'm talking about the raw sushi, bro.
Ew.
The ones with the come with the salt. You put the spicy sauce on that mug. Man, y'all, man, and have anybody? He say cook was good. Man, I know somebody on here eat sushi, bro. I mean, hey, look, sushi be good though, man.
He said he eats sushi.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay, yeah.
See, them California rolls are cooked.
But that's not. I'm talking about the raw ones.
Okay, have fun. Enjoy.
It's healthy. I'll see Rachel eat it.
Have
Man,
fun.
man,
Enjoy.
you must have you ever tasted seaweed before?
No.
I
If
have.
that's not if the what you call it is wrapped in that, then yes. If not, no.
I've tasted seaweed is good, bro.
Uh,
It's salty, but it's good though.
Let me see. I don't think that's what. Uh-oh.
Rachel said she eat cooked sushi.
Exactly.
Yes, it is very healthy. Yes, seaweed is amazing.
Yeah, this one, the little black paper. Oh, some of them have them, some of them don't.
Yeah, some of them. Yeah,
This little
yeah,
oh,
that. Yeah, that
that.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's
that's a
seaweed.
California roll.
Yeah, but some of those are not cooked, but some of them are.
No, these are at least the one I had, the one I tried it, and that's the only time I tried it. Though. But that's the because Nicole used to get those all the time. But she'll only do the California rolls mostly since they're cooked. Cooked.
Well, cooked and uncooked is good. Eat it. No, I can't eat too much of the rawness because it does. My stomach it don't agree sometimes.
Have fun. Enjoy.
But yeah, man. So I think that's about it, man. So yeah. Hopefully, I know my mom's gonna be making gumbo and everything. Triple is nasty. It's the cow's stomach.
Tripe. It's not
tripe.
tripe.
Oh, tripe. Oh, tripe. I read that wrong. Okay, I'm sorry. Tripe.
But all I knew she was talking about because they talking about that at work. That at
Barbacoa.
barbacoa.
Yeah, that's. Hey
Ugh.
man, if somebody ever tell you to eat some barbacoa, man, don't. I ate it one time. It's
You know what
good.
it is?
Yes, bro. But
Ugh.
I couldn't. I
That's why I
couldn't.
said do not tell me what it is until after the fact. If you want me to try it, don't tell me
Wait
what
a
it
minute.
is.
What is it again? Because somebody they told me at work what it is, and they actually got me some barbacoa tacos. I ate one of the tacos. I was afraid to eat it, bro. I'm like, man, how y'all eating this? But what is it again? It's
Barbacoa is cow tongue.
yeah, cow tongue chopped up.
So let me make sure it was the cow tongue or the jaw.
Yeah, cooked cow's heads.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, that didn't take me to the right thing. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, but yeah. So
Okay, see, no, there is different ones.
okay.
um, the dude that works. See, I be learning some things a little
Yeah,
bit.
because he said
My dude at work,
because Craig just said it
he
was
said
cooked
it's
cow heads.
and it's that in Mexico, and he told me the dude at work told me this before too. He said in Mexico that it's made from beef, goat, lamb, or mutton. Yeah. So some of them they do the and the cheek. So it's the same the head,
Yeah, the head.
the head. But he said they do it.
Yeah, see, yeah,
They
tongue,
do different.
jaws. Look, he said right here.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. I got this right
Yeah.
there too. But he was saying that they do because he's from or his family's from Mexico. He said that they do it like that. That so depending on where you go, that it can either be beef, goat, or lamb. Beef, goat, lamb, or moon was their main ones that they usually fix. But they y'all gotta try this. It's carne gusada. It's a beef, but it's the way that they cook the beef. It makes it all nice and tender.
Is what?
They make it all nice and tender. It's beef. It's chunks of beef, but it's the way they cook it. But carne gusada. And then there's I think carne isada. And he said those are
Is that it?
no, that's another one.
Oh, okay.
And he said that the isada or asada, one of them, either that one that she's talking about or the isada, whichever one is pronounced, one of them is pork. But the one that is the carne gusada. And then there's I think the carne gusada is the beef because I get those all the time when we go to taco place for lunch, for breakfast. And then the one of them is pork, depending on how they fix it, and then the other one is a beef stew. Matter of fact, the one that the stuff that I brought home, that you tried it before, Ursula had made it. It was her first time trying to make it. She was trying to tap into her Mexican traditions. Oh, even though she ain't got no Mexican traditions, but she was trying to do a traditional Mexican dish, and she made some. That was something. The last time I brought some home that she made. But yeah, go. I'm sorry. Go.
No, you good. No. I might have to try that out. That's at the taco place that you was going to?
Titas.
Oh, okay.
Titas Taco. Yeah, they the dude. This taco place be.
Oh, he said it's flash steaks cooked tender.
This dude be That's the car. That's not the carne gusada. It's chunks of beef. Um, but it's the little taco place. They be packed. They open it like 6 in the morning, 5:30, 6 in the morning. People be already ready before they even open the door. People be ready to get in there and get their tacos. Because I think they open it till lunchtime, and after that, they truck deuces.
Dang.
That's it. And the bomb diggity. The bomb diggity.
Dang. Man, I have to try that place one day. I'm gonna try it next week. Next Friday.
Yeah. Try. For real.
Also try, what is that?
I gotta look at it on the phone. Because it's closer.
Is that a beef? Is that a type of beef, Rachel? Oh, it's the top of the cow. Lots of fat. Okay. But I think that's about it, man. I mean, I would do lamb or goat. Stop. But I would do lamb. I would do lamb, and I would do goat.
You've had goat lamb before.
Yeah, my mom used to do lamb. But I'm talking about stuff for Christmas. Or now oxtails would be nice.
Oh yes.
I was offered goat eyes and
what is mountain oysters? Y'all are these throwed off parts of the of the animal.
It's a poor man's cut.
What's a poor man's cut?
I guess what Barbara was talking about, or either what Rachel was talking about. Either one.
No.
Man, come on, man.
I've heard it. But when we was on, when we was on, like we've ever been on the show. When we used to watch Chop Kitchen. Is it Chop Kitchen? Didn't they have to make something with that?
You know what? Yeah, they did, bro. They did. I was laughing, man. It was like talking about come on, man. Talking about the thing nuts, bro. God, dog, man.
Oh, Lord.
Just crazy. Insanity. But no, but yeah, man. I mean, all this stuff, man, is different. Somebody brought it to that was a potluck, bro.
What is bull oysters?
Never eat bull.
See, that's why you don't eat potlucks. If it ain't like I told them at work, if it ain't a potluck, I don't want it. How much they want to have a potluck? No, if it ain't a potluck, I don't want it because I don't know what you got running around in your house, and you got your animals.
Especially with these people making macaroni and cheese and stuff in the sink or in the bathtub.
First of all,
hey man, that stuff is ridiculous, bro. This one lady did a whole bunch of Roman noodles in her bathtub.
First of all,
I'm like, bro, like, what is you doing?
That's why you nasty.
That's disgusting, bro. I can't with these people.
That's all that matters. You're nasty.
Then another lady did mac and cheese in her sink. Bro. And then she put it in the she took it out of the sink, put it in the oven until that's how you do it. And I don't want to cook it in the
man. I mean, even though people are crazy and I wouldn't put it past them, but some people doing them videos for likes.
Man,
but some people are crazy. I know they will do it. That's nasty.
Yeah, making drinks in the toilet.
That's nasty. That's nasty.
I'm like, man, dog, come on, man.
They literally took Punch Bowl to a whole new meeting.
If it's stare back, or I can't, I'd eat.
She said if it's staring.
It's a hard no. If it's looking at me, it's a hard no, bro.
Dude, when I used to work at Ocean, yes, some of that you gotta be from the H know what Ocean is. But when I used to work at Ocean, they would sell the whole doggone pig head. And then it was a couple of times they had a horse head in there, but I said, man, that's nasty. That's nasty. That's nasty.
You need to want to know what you're drinking.
Ha! You say what I'm drinking. Girl. First of all, let me show 'em. This is one of my Christmas gifts from work. It says, they whispered to her, "You can't withstand the storm." She whispered back, "I am the storm." So, and then they got my name on it. You see that right there, right there? That's my Christmas gift. It was my Christmas gift from from Ursula. And I said it was too funny. She got me one to have my name on it since I was messing with this one the other day about drinking out of my K mug cup. Talking about it had my name on it, it just got the letter K on it, so that don't mean that it's mine. But this one has my name. So you can't drink out of it. But anyway, to answer your question. This is it was some cranberry watermelon ocean
Oh yeah, that
spray.
mess good, bro.
Juice. 100% juice.
100%. Yeah, that mug is good. Cranberry watermelon.
It's all gone though. I need a refill. It's a ugh. That's nasty. That's nasty.
Man, I don't know what y'all boys.
Uh-uh.
Man. But man, but yeah, I think that's about it, man. I think that's all the meat that I would try. Of course, seafood, put in the gumbo. You know, gumbo, I'll do crabs and chicken and sausage and shrimp. See, when I make gumbo, everything going in. I don't do just chicken gumbo. I don't like just chicken gumbo, bro. For it to be called gumbo, it must have some type of seafood in it. And it must have either a king crab leg or the blue crab in that gumbo. So, which I'm going to be trying to do that for New Year's. Destroy that gumbo. He said everything going in everything going in that mug, man. Everything.
You know what?
What
It's
is with y'all
nasty.
with shit?
I don't know. It's just balls. Period. They keep talking. Oh God. Okay. Oh God.
Yeah.
What is dungeon? Oh, she told dungeon. Okay. I'm about to say, what is dungeon sausage? Dungeon crab. You gotta go
Brazilian.
to.
No, we went to what's the name of it? A Brazilian steakhouse. Didn't we go there?
What you call it?
We went to the one off West Time. If that's the one you're
What's the
talking
name
about,
of that?
Rachel.
Foco de Chao is that one we went to.
That's the one. Yeah, we went to that one.
And then
But if you're
there's
talking about another one, then let me know. But I know we
that
went to that
wasn't.
one. That was
Oh no, you
nice.
never went to that one. I went to it. Um, uh, when my daddy was the manager there, Rodizio's Grill.
Oh, she said trauma. Trauma is better, and we ain't never been to that one. We wanted to try that out. Do they continue to serve the meat though? Is it like they continue to bring the
There,
meat to you?
uh,
From Forgo?
no, it's from that's the one that we went to. The one, the Foco de Chao.
Oh.
She's saying that the one that she's talking about is across the street from there.
Oh, okay. Wait, hold on.
Oh God.
King crabs, dungeon sausage, shrimp. Yeah, that's all that. Okay, yeah, we can try that place out. Should we? You know, me and Carla, we always. I remember, man. Was it 2 years ago? Or was it a year ago? Man, me and my wife was finding all kinds of off the chain restaurants. Man, we were like, hey, we're gonna eat here, we're gonna eat there, we're gonna eat here. But that one we found in Spring, Texas. Man, that one at the gas station.
Oh,
Man, them boys. Oh my God.
soul food restaurant, the Greasy Spoon.
Mm.
The Greasy Spoon.
Lord have mercy. Boy, I ain't never been to a restaurant where everything was on point. Bro, everything was on point, bro. I was like, oh
And
my gosh, bro.
they stay packed too.
Them boys be on fire. Ooh, man. I think Ricardo had you had the fish? Or was
No, I had the oxtails.
Okay, you had the oxtails. I tried
you had fish. No, you had chicken.
No, I had chicken. I had the chicken. But I went back and bought something else. But that place is off the chisane, man. I was
like, yeah, Greasy Spoon is good. They got more than they got. I think 2 locations and a food truck or something like that. Oh, yeah, because the other one is on the other side of town. I can't remember if it was Pearland or Pasadena or somewhere. But yeah, they're good.
So much better service and quality is top tier. What's the name of it again?
She said she was gonna put the link on there.
It's right there though.
She said Chama. Wait, 40 wait. I like too much gravy. But anywho, yeah.
I got it, Rachel.
Y'all getting some new dudes, some new hairdos. Getting your Christmas do, your Christmas hairdo.
Oh yes, Lord.
Oh Lord, she done got him all on this website. Yeah, so they do the same thing. They walk around with the thing.
With the thing to serve it. But she said the food, she said it's better quality food though. Oh, that look delicious. I got it, Rachel. Mustard green and fried yams. Lord have mercy. But
like they being destructive in there.
All the boys, yeah. But y'all, it is 8:47. It's a good time well spent. We did a good job. This episode was very intriguing, and I'm hoping that I get a pie out of this episode. Yes, Lord. But but no, I'm joking around. But you guys just enjoy your holidays this weekend. Enjoy Christmas this weekend with your loved ones and everything. Next week, though, next Friday, I will be doing a gift card giveaway for the new year next Friday. So tune in. Those of you on here, tune in if you want that gift card. Let us know. And let's say in Unbarbara, I'm going to make sure we get that gift card to you. My sisters, I'm bringing y'all gift cards Sunday after we leave from church. So be at y'all house and not the gift cards. But next week, we're going to be doing the gift card giveaway. And we're going to be talking about the new year, 2023. You know, what the purpose and plan on what God has for you. What are your expectations? And what do you believe? Actually, none of your expectations. Because we are believers that rely on God. So what do you believe what God's expectations have for you for the new year? And we're going to get into some stuff, man. We're going to get into some stuff about that and everything. And really, how can we not get caught up in our own way of thinking, but get caught up in God's purpose for our life, and move forward in that. So we're going to get into that. Like I said, we're going to give out some stuff, but we want you guys to enjoy your Christmas. Thank you all for those who have tuned in. Thank you guys for tuning in on this episode, giving feedback. We really appreciate it. And everything. So, hey, all this stuff that we put out, hey, cooking for Christmas and making for New Year's, enjoy your time.
And then let me know when I need to come do a drive-by and pick it up. I'm just saying. I'll do it all in one swoop. Like, as a matter of fact, you can leave it on the front porch.
Just leave it on the front porch.
Yeah, just tell me when you're going to sit it out there. I'll be there.
But yeah, man. So guys, we want you guys to enjoy time with your families and everything. Continue to enjoy the rest of your evening. And like I said, we'll be here next Friday at 7:15 with some gifts, and we're gonna do some different questions though. We're gonna kind of mix it up to make it fun and everything. And other than that, man, thank y'all for tuning in. So until we see y'all again, peace. Peace. I can't get my arm up because you know but they can't see my muscle. I guess I had to see the detail.
Here you go.
Really? Oh my gosh. But hey, y'all, look, man. Much love. Merry Christmas. Guys, enjoy your Christmas. And we'll see y'all next Friday. Peace.